Rimworld, clothes, crops, abandoned factories in Cambria. Oh, hi there. Welcome back to the Vanilla Expanded Fun Zone. If you recall, last episode Cambria settled in this abandoned stone cutting factory with absolutely nothing but his supple bare bottom, and after a week, he had a solid foundation for his home with clothes to cover the shame of his naked body. Honestly, in the first week, his skills have improved quite a bit, though I would argue he's still pretty garbage overall. But this will change in due time. We've established a base of operations in the abandoned factory, with the hopes that we can eventually use it. Now, it is just for gathering stone and then creating those into stone blocks, but that will be good for future defenses and building things. So that is nice to have that instead of having to dig into the mountains. Now that Cambria's first tier of Maslow's hierarchy of needs have been met, we're looking to satisfy the second tier and fulfill his basic needs: security. We have plans for these steel bear traps, which are part of the Vanilla Expanded security mod, and we'll set up this little death funnel here. Cambria can pass through these doors while enemies will hopefully walk straight into the traps, creating some sort of protection for him while we work on powering his base. While I'd like to do some research, that will come later. Cambria has plenty of food growing, there are still plenty of deer we can hunt, and plenty of food we can forage. He won't have to worry about going hungry anytime soon. Once Cambria secures and powers the base, then we can consider building a research bench and laying low while unlocking some new things. Taking a further look out, our makeshift home is in a pretty good position. If we can get the stone cutting machine to work, maybe we'll wall off everything except for a top and bottom entrance through the front so raiders are funneled into their turret, and build the bulk of an actual base in this nice alcove looking section. Yeah, I think that could work. In due time, Cambria, good things come to those who wait. Still cloud watching while a majestic rhino passes by? Cambria ponders his meager life's purpose. 9 days since we've arrived, not a single raid. We've had 2 mad animals, I think a mad hare and a mad rat. How long will he live here in solitude? Will others join him? It would be nice to have company, but until then, back to the bear traps. Ah, perfect. The first one done successfully. It is armed. For some reason, he thinks he has a decent bedroom. I don't understand why that is. He lives in an abandoned factory and sleeps next to his kitchen, crafting room, and all of his junk. He has a slightly impressive dining room. I'll take these. I didn't actually realize he got such a mood boost from doing work he had a burning passion for, which is pretty much everything he does. Maybe adding the iron will trait is a bit overpowered, but honestly, I'd rather be overpowered than underpowered. I'd really hate for the series to end on like day 20 because Cambria had a mental break and got himself killed. The calming sound of rain pattering on his roof lulls Cambria to sleep. Much more work to do in the morning again. Mad wild boar. Ah, crap. So this angry piggy is definitely coming in while we sleep. Now, ideally he's gonna run into the steel trap. So I'm gonna walk here and see what he does. Will we be able to get a shot off on it if I walk over here? Yeah, he is gonna pick a shot at it. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay. Oh geez. If we can run. So we're gonna try that and just see what happens. Okay, we're not gonna be able to run. Nice work, Cambria. Oh, a meteor shower. Let's check this out. Where'd they land? Oh, uranium. That could be useful later on. Poor little bunny got obliterated by that meteorite. Eat, Cambria, eat. The mad boar will supply us with food for a few days. Rearm the bear trap. We're too vulnerable without it. We need to build the second one before we actually get raided. To do that, we need more steel, which is still mined very slowly. Here we go. Oh, and he leveled up his construction level 4. Perfect. Nice. We just have to finish the wall and then he'll be relatively safe. Maslow would be very proud of us. We'll build a wind turbine to power the factory. Power conduits to feed electricity to the batteries. Cambria hauls the materials to begin the construction of this daunting project. Oh, that's it, huh? Okay then. After such intense work, Cambria feasts. A low psychic drone. We'll have to be careful so that Cambria doesn't have a mental break. That could easily end this run if we let that happen. What can we do to combat this? Some horseshoes to pass the time and raise his recreation. A fine choice, Cambria. I'm not sure how I want to build out their base yet. Wait, what the? Oh my. You stupid raccoon. You fool. Now, it's very important that we build this. Hopefully, it goes well. You can do it, Cambria. I believe in you. Yes. Now hopefully this gets enough wind to power the factory. It's moving ever so slowly. It's quite impressive how slowly it's actually moving. It's blocked by an oak tree. That's what it is. Remove these obstacles. Cambria relaxes socially for a moment. Feeling refreshed, we continue laboring. For now, we can turn off these machines. I imagine we won't really be able to use them until we get more power feeding into the base anyways. Cambria is hauling the wood away, and the wind should be able to pass freely now. Would you look at that? All of the succeeding works up an appetite. On the night of the 4th of Jugust, Cambria sleeps with power flowing through his home. And that was pretty short-lived. Raccoon for breakfast. Butchery. After working the land, Cambria can finally reap the rewards of his harvest. Oh, so much was botched. This will be plenty of food for him. It looks like he's not botching as much of this harvest now either. Cambria honestly doesn't have too many worries right now. A cargo pod with apparel. Oh my goodness. A camel hide button-down shirt. This is nice. This shirt is nice, but his tribal wear also covers his legs, so we'll need pants if we want to wear this. We'll need to make a tailoring bench, and we're running out of space. Cambria really only needs one stone cutting machine, so we'll deconstruct this other one. That should do it. Wow, that is a lot of steel. Holy cow. I could get an electric tailor bench, which I feel like we definitely have the steel for it. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. More construction. All right, let's see what Cambria can craft. He can make some pants, so we'll add a bill for one pair so he can change out of his tribal wear into something a little more civilized. In fact, cannot make pants, need material. Oh boy, I need 40 fabric. Dang, okay. Welp, time to acquire more fabric. Cambria stalks through the rainy forest. He hasn't hunted in a few days, but the idea of wearing pants is a very strong motivator. Oh, Cambria. I see his shooting skill, though it's higher, still is, not good at all. He'll eventually take down the Oh, wait. What? Oh, a wanderer. Wow, okay, so a wanderer just joined us. This is good. And now, Pipman, who just joined, thinks we should give our faction a name. And he has a gun? Wow, okay. We'll call our faction the Destitute. Their location be called In Keeping Secrets. Now, we're actually gonna, let's take a look at him. Okay, well, oh wow, okay, so he is incapable of skilled labor, which isn't good because he can't do a ton of stuff, but he has the bloodlust trait, which gives him a mood buff when he kills people. He's tough, so he takes reduced damage, and then he's a prude. He is quite artistic. Whoa, huge animal handling. He also has a passion in every skill he's capable of except for intellectual, so he's really playing off this all passions theme we're going for. So this was great. Now, I am going to change his name. I'm actually going to change his name to Domino. Domino from the Destitute. So moving forward, new colonists will be named after my newer patrons that haven't been in any of my previous videos. So if you want to be part of Cambria's story, you can always, become a patron and suffer the wrath of Randy with me. What's Cambria up to? Now that he has a friend, it looks like he's gonna go pray. Pray to the RNG gods for their good graces. So what's his gear actually look like? Synthread, which is great. Revolver. That says hunting stealth. Ah. Okay. Pain shot. Okay, yeah, that's great. I honestly think though, because of this, we're gonna reinstall this here. And I'm actually going to get a research bench because we have someone that can research. Let's reinstall this over here so we can fit the research bench. Oh, he doesn't have a bed. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. We need to fix that. Cambria wants Domino to feel comfortable in their dirty, abandoned factory home. Cambria's gonna wake up and prioritize that. It's the middle of his sleep, but that's okay. I think it's worth him getting, actual rest. While Cambria finishes constructing Domino's bed, I'll go ahead and place their research bench here. We'll move the steel chair over there too. Excellent. Now wake up, Domino. You no longer have to sleep on the cold, hard floor. Yeah, so he's more of our combat guy. I think I'm gonna try and tame
Oh boy. Let's see. Green Basin Bandits. Hey, we got our first raid. It is a guy with a hand cannon. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's see how this pans out with McLean and the auto turret. And he got a headshot already. That's great. Okay, I'm going to let him have breakfast, and he is going to come out here, and he's going to try and help out a little bit.
Domino leveled up his shooting, and they killed him. Nice. Let's look him over. A poor hand cannon and a bow, but one celebratory beer. We'll take it all. It looks like we also got an achievement for our first raid and kill. Very nice.
But things are looking good between Domino and Cambria.
And we survived our first quadrum.
Cambria got his friend Domino, and honestly, things are looking pretty good.
Now, Domino does have skills in animal handling, so we're going to try and tame a boomalope for the chem fuel. It didn't succeed, but good things come to those who wait. Cambria is building their research bench while Domino enjoys his victory beer that he claimed from the fallen raider. They've both finished, and Domino will start researching right away. We could reinstall this light to give him better visibility though. That would speed up his research. A nice benefit of being crammed in a single room factory home is that they have plenty of opportunity to talk to each other. How is their relationship? Ooh, they're really hitting it off. Looks like they've conversed about eating, which evolved specifically about peas. Oh, well, that's a little insensitive. Cambria is finally getting around to making his pants. Heat stroke. We can install a handy dandy air conditioner and cool things off a little. Yes, Cambria's pants are finally finished, which he's putting on right away. Apply the components.
Wait, what's he doing? Can you not? Construction skill 2. Okay, shoot. Construction skill required 5. What is this at? 4.84. Oh, he's so close to. They have enough wood, so we'll use a passive cooler until Cambria's construction levels up, which he should be able to do tomorrow. In fact, I think we're gonna add another room here. Reinstall the steel walls. A heat wave? That's not good. But it does look like Cambria's construction skill leveled up, so perfect timing here to keep their home cool. Come on, you can do it, Cambria. I believe in you. Perfect. Now to deconstruct the stone chunk drill. Ooh, we got a Mechanoid component from that too, which is nice. Now Cambria can finish walling off the extension to their home. The extra room's finished, and their batteries are fully charged, so I think it's time we finally try to reactivate the factory equipment. Domino's still researching while Cambria goes to refuel the drill. They also need to flip them back on to get electricity. Everything looks good, so let's flip it on and see what happens. They are powered up now. Let's see here. Wait, did you see that? It popped out a slate chunk and the masonry saw took it in. It's working. We did it. You can see the little progress bar going now. It appears to move quite slowly, but that's okay. Wow, what a feeling of accomplishment. And boys, we got our working factory. Very exciting stuff. It's almost there. The moment of truth. Would you look at that? 10 slate blocks that I never touched. A fully autonomous machine that can provide unlimited stone blocks to the destitute. How beautiful. But this does seem to use a lot of electricity, and I don't think a single wind turbine will be able to handle it. So I think what we're gonna do is turn off power for now. And I think this is a good spot to end this episode. Cambria's survived over a full quadrum now, about 18 days to be exact. His new wanderer buddy Domino joined and is dedicating most of his time to protecting the base and researching. Cambria's actually moved into the belongingness and love tier of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Intimate relationships. Friends. I'm slowly realizing that the true goal of this series is for Cambria to use his passions to eventually make it to the self-actualization tier and achieve imperfect human perfection. But I digress. Their base has expanded slightly, and most importantly, we successfully automated the stone block cutting process with our one remaining assembly line. We'll probably want to shift our focus to getting a more consistent stream of electricity so we can collect enough slate blocks to expand their base more. As the destitute grows, hopefully we'll start seeing more of the Mechanoid expanded content soon. If you're enjoying this series, please like the video and subscribe to follow the adventures of Cambria and Domino. It helps the channel out a lot. And of course, a huge thanks to my patrons who are generously supporting the channel so I can one day do this as a full-time gig. In due time, of course. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a good one.